Hello and a really warm welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Let's just take a few minutes to talk about something that's so personal and so important, your intimate wellness. Think of this as a safe, supportive space just for you. If you're even thinking about an intimate health treatment, I just want to start by saying how much courage that takes. It's a big step, and you absolutely deserve to feel safe, heard, and empowered. So let's talk about how you can make sure you're choosing wisely.
So let's start this journey together. And the most important tool we have, really, is knowledge. Taking this time for yourself to get informed, well, that's such a powerful first step. It is completely 100% normal to have questions, maybe even to feel a little bit uncertain. And that is perfectly okay. The most important thing I want you to hold on to is this. You deserve to feel confident and truly cared for, every single step of the way.
Okay, so let's shift gears a little and talk about something that is just absolutely critical for your safety, and that's the device itself. We're going to look at a couple of specific marks that tell you a device is safe and has been properly approved for you.
First up is something called the UKCA mark. It might look like just a simple symbol, but it is incredibly powerful. It stands for UK Conformity Assessed, and what that means is it's a mandatory legal requirement right here in the UK. When you see this, it's your guarantee that a medical device has met really strict standards for safety, for performance, and for quality. It means it's legal.
In a very similar way, you might see the CE mark. This stands for Conformité Européenne, which is just the European equivalent. It's been the established standard across Europe for years, and it means the exact same thing, that a device has been rigorously tested for its safety and quality. Honestly, either of these marks is your assurance of protection.
I love this way of thinking about it. Just think of these marks as the device's passport for safety. It's such a simple way to remember that the device has been officially checked, it's been cleared, and it's safe to be used for your treatment. So, why does this really truly matter for you? Well, it's everything. It's all about your health and your well-being. Using a certified device is what prevents devastating injuries, things like burns or scarring. It protects you against infection. And, just as importantly, it ensures the treatment is actually going to be effective. Not just a waste of your hope and emotional energy. And crucially, it also means you have legal protection if, heaven forbid, something did go wrong.
Now, this is a really common area of confusion, so let's clear this up right now. You might hear a clinic say something like, oh, it's FDA approved. Well, that's a standard for the United States, and it is not enough here in the UK. The device absolutely must have a UKCA or a CE mark to be legal and safe for you. Another little trap you might hear is, oh, the laser is CE marked. The crucial question you have to ask is, marked for what? The certification has to be specifically for gynecological health. Using a laser that was designed for, say, skin resurfacing internally is so risky, and it's not the standard of care that you deserve.
Of course, the technology, the device, that's only one part of the puzzle, isn't it? The person who is guiding you, the clinician, they're just as important. So let's explore what truly excellent care feels like by looking at an example of a really experienced specialist.
When you see a journey like this, it really shows a true, lifelong dedication. When you're choosing your specialist, this is the kind of depth you should be looking for. A path that includes not just a medical degree, but years of that hands-on experience in obstetrics and gynecology, plus specialized qualifications. It just shows a profound commitment. And when a doctor is so respected that they actually train their own peers, well, that speaks volumes about their expertise and how much they can be trusted.
So what does all that experience actually feel like for you as a patient? It feels like patient-first care. It means your specialist's focus is completely on your health, your comfort, and what you need. You should look for someone whose approach is all about clear explanations, who sets realistic expectations, and who makes you feel like a real partner in your own care. And here's the non-negotiable part, a promise that they will only use devices specifically certified for gynecological health. That is the standard of care you deserve, period.
Okay, so now let's put all of this amazing knowledge into action. I want to give you your very own empowerment toolkit. These are the key questions that you have every single right to ask to make sure you're safe.
I want you to think of this as your personal safety checklist. It's so simple, but it's so powerful. First, don't be shy. Ask to see the certificate for the device. A good, reputable clinic will be more than happy to show you. Second, take 5 minutes to research the device's name online for yourself. Third, check that the clinic is registered with the Care Quality Commission. That's the CQC. And finally, remember that any certified device will always come with detailed patient information, and that leaflet should always be shared with you.
And just as important as knowing what to look for is, well, it's knowing what to look out for. These are just gentle reminders, not to make you scared, but to help you trust your own instincts. If you get vague answers about safety, or if someone seems to dismiss your concerns, listen to that. If there's a heavy focus on marketing jargon over real medical facts, or if you feel any pressure at all to make a decision quickly, it might be a sign to just pause. And a clinic should always be able to confirm that their insurance covers the specific treatment they're offering you.
So with all of this knowledge, with this new toolkit in your back pocket, we arrive at our goal, feeling able to choose your care with real confidence. If you take away just one thing today, please let it be this. Your safety is paramount. It is completely non-negotiable. You are and you always should be in the driver's seat of your own health journey.
So, I'll leave you with a little thought to take with you. After everything we've talked about, what is one question that you now feel empowered to ask about your care? Because taking that next step, asking that one question, that's how your confident journey truly begins.